Alright, what we have here is an older style Moen faucet. It's got a drip on it. Basically what we're going to do is change out the cartridge. It's pretty easy, not too difficult if you have the right tools. Just to show you, this is the kind of faucet it is. Pull it out, it's on, and you can change the hot, cold, push it back in when you're done. It's the older style. The new style, you just turn left and right. It's called a posi tune. Alright, so first thing we got to do is go shut off the water. So now we have to turn off the water at your meter, or at a customer shut-off valve that they put in front of your meter. Some have them, some don't. In the meter box, there's a valve behind the meter. It's a little bit hard to get to. If you have a wrench, you can shut it off. It's got a little keyhole right there. So if they ever want to lock your meter, shut it off. But it's a lot easier to go to the customer shut-off valve in front of it. So this is what this one looks like. I'm going to reach down in there and just turn the valve off. And most valves that are ball valves, they will turn into a perpendicular position. Alright, now let's go back inside and change the cartridge in our valve. Okay, so what we're going to do is replace the cartridge inside here now. The water's off. So the cartridge that you need is a 1225B. And so we're going to open that up and look at it. Basically, like this is brand new. It comes with a little piece on it that'll help you adjust the position that you want it to take inside the brass tube. The tools that you're going to need are a pair of channel locks, a Phillips head screwdriver, a Allen wrench set. The Allen wrench set that we're going to be using is a 3/32. That's typical Moen Allen wrench they use almost in all their faucets. And then you have the cartridge extractor. Kind of looks like a propeller. We'll show you how that's done here in a second. So let's start with taking this handle off. You turn it to the side. You remove this set screw and pull the handle off. Okay, so we're pulling the handle off, and now you have this piece that's going to be in your way. Just take your Phillips head screwdriver. There's a screw in there that's holding this on. Once it loosens up, you'll be able to pull it off and just set it over here to the side for now. And then there's a trim tube that you're going to be able to pull out. And right now we're at the almost to the bare bones. You have your cartridge stem right here, but what's keeping this in is this little clip right on top, and it needs to be pulled out. And that's where the channel locks are going to come in. You're going to pull that clip out, and it looks just like that. So the next thing we're going to do is install the cartridge extractor. It screws in like that, and the propeller is going to go forward. And these cartridges, when they're old like this, they don't usually come out very easy. So this is where you use the propeller and keep screwing it in until it pulls out. Okay, so we've just loosened this up. Pull the cartridge out. You have to hold on to the stem so it's not spinning the whole thing. You should be able to pull it out. So now we have the old cartridge here. Okay. This is what your old cartridge looks like. Almost just like the new one we're going to put in here. Now, what I like to do put the old one in. Just take a little bit of plumber's grease. Usually get that at Home Depot, plumbing supply house. I'll put this in, and I'll put a little bit around the O-rings just so that they don't tear and it slides in pretty easy. Okay, then we're going to put this part back on. And we're going to slide this in just like this, like the old ones. And if it slides in perfectly or crooked, that's what this piece is for, so you can turn it left or right. But you want it to be straight up and down so that we can put this pin back in, this horseshoe shaped pin. Okay, so now we have the clip back in, so we're just going to basically reverse everything we did to take it apart. We're going to put this sleeve back in. We're going to put this guy back on. We're going to use this screwdriver to put this back together. We're going to put our handle back on. Get this going. Okay, you shouldn't be able to see any of the threads when you're tightening this up. Once we tighten it all the way in there, should be a snug fit to where the handle won't move. Shouldn't be wiggling. And if it is, then you just give it another little turn. You can tell there's a new cartridge in there because everything's really easy to move. Okay, let's go turn the water back on. So we're back out here. We're just doing the reverse of what we did. We're going to turn the water back on. And head inside and check out our work. So it looks like the drip has stopped, but we did have. So we're going to turn the water on, turn it back off and check it. Let's make sure everything works still. And you might want to check to make sure that the temperature is right. The hot is going to hot, and cold is going to cold. Definitely hot and cold. Turn it off, clean up your mess, and you're done. I'm Jerry Criddle with Cowboy Plumbing Services. Have a great day.